Around 80,000 people in Tulsa do not have reliable transportation. Now a new nonprofit is looking to change that. This afternoon, Leslie Neal-Emery, the Executive Director and founder of Modus, is here to talk more about how this organization is working to break down transportation barriers. Thank you so much for being here this afternoon.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So let's start here. Can you start off by telling us a little bit more about the mission behind Modus?
Absolutely. So we started about 5 years ago, and it really just started out of a need. We heard from different nonprofits saying that there's these great services in Tulsa, but the problem is that, 1 in 5 people can't get to those services. So we set out to really just address the transportation barriers that people face. Like you said, about 80,000 people in Tulsa don't have reliable transportation. So we set out to really get those individuals to be able to access school, jobs, a lot of social service appointments and medical appointments mainly.
So tell us about some of the programs that y'all and partnerships that you all have to make this happen.
Sure, yeah. So we have partnered with about 40 different agencies since we started, and we help. Some of the bigger ones are like Youth Services of Tulsa. We just signed on KIP Tulsa, the charter school. We help with Tulsa Girls Art School, Mental Health Association. The list really goes on and on. There's a full list on our website as well, but really the biggest requirements to becoming a partner agency and be one of those agencies we work with is they just have to be a nonprofit in town and really, just want to get their clients to different services. So, yeah, we're definitely. There's a huge demand for our services, and we're just trying to make sure that we are continuing to grow to that. So right now we're giving about 1,000 rides a month.
That's great.
And we just need more drivers, mainly, staff and volunteer drivers to help us, complete our mission and continue to grow.
So let's talk about that. If somebody is watching and they're like, well, that's something that I think that I could do. I've got time. How can somebody volunteer with you all, get on board?
Yeah, absolutely. So if anyone's interested in volunteering, it's super flexible. One ride might take 15-20 minutes. All the rides are split up from the first leg of the trip to the second, so no one has to wait around for the appointments to end. But people can get on our website and fill out an online application, and then we would be reaching out shortly thereafter to set up an interview and get them set up to do a quick orientation and a ride along and start giving rides on their own.
So if somebody is in need of a ride, how do they schedule one? How does that process work?
So with that program, it's called Modus Drive, and we don't work like Uber or Lyft. Clients can't call us directly when they have a need. Instead, we actually partner directly with the different agencies, and then they tell us which clients might be needing transportation to get to or from the different services. So clients really would be best to ask their care providers if they are a partner of Modus, and if they are, they can ask their care providers how they can get set up with a ride.
That's great. So if, say that there's a nonprofit that might be watching and that this is something that they could certainly put to good use, how can they get in touch with y'all? Just go to the website?
Just go to our website and you're going to find our contact information, and yeah, we'd be happy to continue having more conversations with more nonprofits.
Well, that's great. Well, what a wonderful resource
for
people in the community, and I hope it's even more successful next year.
Well, appreciate that. Thank you.
Thanks for being here this afternoon. Goop, I'll send it over to you.